Priyanka Jassal, founder and CEO of TIAH Academy and Yella Boost, is the embodiment of passion and dedication within the industries. Recognized as one of the best young women entrepreneur, Asia's most influential woman, and an award-winning edupreneur, Priyanka's journey has established her not only as a leader in the skies but as a visionary on the ground. With over 15 years of international experience, including working with two of the world's top airlines, Priyanka has traveled to 60 plus countries, gained deep cultural insights, and refining her expertise in leadership and training. As a cabin crew director and aviation safety trainer, she has operated 500 plus flights and trained hundreds of newcomers, instilling in them the resilience and skills needed to thrive in high pressure environments. Her vision led to the creation of TIAH Academy, a training center that goes beyond technical skills to empower individuals for success in aviation, hospitality, and beyond. TIAH's curriculum focuses on soft skills, personality development, professional styling, and image consultancy, ensuring students become confident, articulate, and career-ready professionals. With a footprint in the world's largest airlines and a strong portfolio of brands, I will continue to share my knowledge and help my students achieve their goals in life, Priyanka shares. Under her leadership, TIAH Academy has become a beacon of excellence, shaping the next generation of professionals and fostering limitless possibilities for growth. Priyanka Jassal. परिंदों को नहीं दी जाती तालीम उड़ानों की, वो खुद ही तय करते हैं अपनी ऊंचाई आसमानों की. Please welcome with me Priyanka Jassal with us today. So, hi Priyanka, how are you?
I am very good. Thank you so much for this lovely invitation.
It was my pleasure.
Indeed.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. So, how are you doing?
Excellent.
So, weekend coming up, and I know there are many things planned up for you. So, thank you for sparing time for my podcast. And I'm so happy that you are with me. And today we'll be discussing many things that you wait and watch. Okay, so to begin with, so tell us about your beginning of your journey as a career woman, which you started with the aviation field.
Okay, so my journey in aviation started at a very early age.
Okay.
At that time, people start going to the college so I just had finished my 12th grade. I had no plans to join aviation.
Really?
Yes. I was a physics, chemistry, math student.
Stay away from me.
Yeah, and that was because it was suggested by my family, and they are most of the family members, they are engineers, so it's like you have to follow.
Okay.
It was that kind of a thing, but then I had a very keen interest in biology, and somehow I wanted to become a doctor.
But then you talk about me now. And now we're on the same page.
Yes. But sometimes what is destined is destined.
Yeah.
And it just comes to you.
I totally believe in destiny.
Yeah. So one of my friend one day, she came to me and she's like, Priyanka, you know what? There is this airlines interview is happening. And why don't you give interview? And I was like, oh, my perception about cabin crew is like you have to be fantastic. You have to look at your best. You have to, I was nowhere close, I think, at that point of time.
Okay.
But I am a person who always likes to try. So I said, okay, let's just go ahead and see how the interviews happen. Went, and I was not even allowed to enter because I was wearing trouser, and the condition was that you have to be in skirt.
Oh.
That it has to be 1 inch below your knee. And aviation is something they're very, very particular
Specific.
about grooming and how you look and your presentation. So I understood that this is not where I belong.
Okay.
Because, when you just are told at the entrance that, okay, go back. I'm going back.
First impression is the last impression kind of thing.
Exactly. But my mom is somebody who always pushes me to do more, to do your
Moms
best.
are always like that.
Yes. So she said, try one more time. It's okay. So I said, okay. And then Kingfisher happened and they were doing the interviews. And I said, okay, just let me at least see what happens inside.
Yeah.
So I went for that experience. and yeah, got through Kingfisher, and then from where my aviation journey started.
Oh, that's great. Okay, could you just share some beautiful or any exciting moments in your journey in aviation?
Oh, there are many. There are many. So my beautiful journey, like I mean, there was a woman who gave birth on board.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It
So
must
I
be really
was.
scary and exciting at the same time, right?
It is. It is scary. Yes. If you sit here and think about it, but when you're there in the situation, you feel responsible for it.
That's true.
So when I heard that she's in labor, and I was like, okay, I have to be there for
A
her.
new life coming up in the air.
Yes. So that is very exciting for me to experience something like that.
Okay. Oh,
And
great.
carried a baby in my arms, like,
So
just
how did you
born.
manage like
So we are
everything?
trained for it.
Oh, you are trained
Yes, yes. The cabin crew, they're always trained for
the emergencies.
childbirth. Yes. And many other medical situations, aviation safety. I was into training and development also. So I was training them on aviation
I know
safety,
you're a
crew resource
multifaceted
management.
lady.
So, yes. So, see, if since I was really interested in being a trainer eventually when I was a part of in flight, I was like, okay, that's next what I want to do. I want to be in training and development. So, every subject was taken very seriously. So, when I was going for my training, I used to be very focused. Yeah. So.
Oh. Any funny moment? That was a serious and a responsibility.
Okay.
So a funny one also.
Funny moments. Funny moments. I think there were many of them. Yeah, the funny moment was when we were flying and it was a New Year's Eve, and all of us decided to wear those hairbands which says Happy New Year and go into the cabin, and people are looking at us.
Okay.
And that was
That
funny,
was
like,
funny.
people's reactions were like so cute.
Yeah, I do remember my first journey in the plane. That was from Trivandrum to Muscat, and I still remember that I didn't know how to put the seat belt, and the person sitting next to me, that time he was an uncle. So one uncle was sitting next to me, and he said like, "Pehli bar fly kar rahe ho?" I said, I gave that look like, yeah. So then he said, "Acha, okay, I'll let you just put it like this." I said, okay. I felt embarrassing that time. Oh, मुझे तो बेल्ट भी डालना नहीं आता है. But it was fun. And then my second journey in plane, which I'll never forget, is carrying my 3-month-old baby, my son, in the flight. And I didn't know. I was so scared, all alone with the baby. First time, it was really, when I landed, I was like, oof, finally, like as if I've again given a birth to my own son. It was scary, but it was fun. It was fun. The flights are always fun. Okay, now coming to your journey as a businesswoman, which was a big leap, and you took a bold step. So how did it all happen? How this idea came up in your head that you want to be a businesswoman now?
Okay, so the idea was always there.
Okay.
Okay, especially because, as I said, when I was in aviation, I knew what my goal is in future. I want to be a trainer, and then I want to, do something like, um, something that I always loved doing. Training was, sharing my knowledge, seeing people developing through my experiences. I was able to share my real life experiences, and I could see that it is kind of helping the students. They are learning out of it. They are becoming something really better. So I thought I will pursue it. And when I decided to quit aviation, I knew that this is what I want to start next.
So now with your own career, you're shaping the careers of other, youngsters, I would say. And I can see the smile on your face when I see your post on Insta, like, yeah, you please come up, you can do this. And it's really fascinating to get taught by her, actually.
That's a sweet.
She's a very good teacher.
Thank you.
Okay. So what were the biggest challenges that you faced when you thought of really going ahead and starting your own academy? There must be some challenges.
Okay, my challenges were, as you know, that I have a very young child, so
And she's adorable. You please go and watch her Insta stories and posts. The younger one is too adorable.
Yeah, I get that very often.
Even
So,
you are, okay?
thank you. So, yes, so leaving her home, going to work is like everyday challenge that I go through. But eventually, I feel that I'm a woman. I have to give time to myself also. I have to do what I love doing. It's not that I don't love being with her or I don't enjoy that motherhood. It's that I also enjoy my independence as well. And I feel this is my responsibility as a woman as well, that I do follow my passion, so that my children also later on, they don't hesitate doing that. So yes, so this is everyday challenge. It's not that I have faced something, I'm still facing it. But I take one step at a time. Day goes by, we come back home, enjoy time with her. So yeah, that's how it is.
No, here actually, you are very true. Like we women, and especially after marriage, we know that inbuilt guilt and responsibility that we carry on our shoulders, that either to take this path or that path. It's always a dicey situation, and I think, but it is very easy to go ahead if you have the support of your family. If that is there, there's nothing that can stop you. And I am sure, pretty sure that your family is really, really supportive in whatever you're doing.
Oh, of course, very much. Each one of them.
That's true. You're blessed.
Thank you.
Okay, so okay, I just want to ask you something. So, did you face moments of any self doubt while switching from one profession to another profession, and what were they?
Self doubt. I think everyone goes through that. Not me, everyone.
Okay.
Anytime when we want to do something new, we do have a moment where we ask questions to ourselves. Um, some of us, we don't, we don't really have the courage to answer those questions. Or if the, for me, Preeti, it was like, I have to do this. There is no other way around. I did evaluate, I did my homework, I made sure that everything, everything that I do, the result should be as expected. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen all the time. And people have seen it happening. And that's why they get fear from that, okay, that person started the business, but it didn't do well. But, risk is something that
And
we
see,
have to
as the
take.
five fingers can never be the same, everyone has their own journey.
Yes.
We should not be comparing, our journey with somebody else or somebody's journey with your own. So I think one has to I need to have a clarity about it. Like, yes, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to face, and this is how I'm going to face it. If that is clear, I think there's no stopping.
Yeah. So risk is there. Of course, it's there. But if you do, I mean, even when we drive, we take the risk. We fly, we take the risk.
True.
So I said, okay, I have to take this risk, and will do my hard work. Will put my heart and soul, and let's see.
Now you brought that driving thing into the picture. It's a very stereotype thing, like, the women are, they're not good drivers, and mind it, I'm a very good driver. Okay.
I witnessed it.
Many witnessed it.
You are a good driver. I agree to that.
No, so same way, when a woman stands out, wants to stand out, like I want to be a businesswoman. So were there any those kind of moments also that you have to break that ice and show your presence, make your presence felt in the market? Were there any kind of such situations that you faced?
Honestly, I'm happy that I started my business in Bahrain. I feel that the process and how the government has shaped everything over here, it's beautifully done. If I have to do this maybe in some other country, it would be more challenging.
Okay.
So the challenges that I had was like learning about documentation. I never did all those things like before, in terms of setting up a business. So I was thinking like it's going to be difficult, or there was another way. Okay, let's hire the agency from outside. But then here in Bahrain, because of Sigilat and everything is online and everything is easy, you apply your documents, and there is a time limit given to you, and then yes, they do get back to you within that time frame. So I feel government has made many things very easy in Bahrain, and that is something that has helped me, and I learned out of it a
No,
lot
it's
of.
not only you. I myself like it's like now almost going to be 2 decades in Bahrain for us, for my whole family, and it's a homeland. It's a beautiful, warm place to live, and properly organized. There are many things which are so organized that sometimes you feel like you start doubting, like, is it really going to happen or not? But it happens, and it's smooth. And yeah, as you said, Bahrain is a good place to stay.
And good place to start your business as well.
Okay, next thing that's going to come up.
For women.
Yeah, for women. Okay, my next question, like, okay, so what is the biggest vision that you hold in your heart for your academy? That's what is the biggest goal?
My vision from the very beginning, in terms of TIAH Academy, has been that training and working on yourself is a mindset that needs to reach every home. How iPhone has reached every home, how AI is reaching each and every home. These kind of life skills should also be in every house. Reason being that, okay, AI is changing the world, and it's kind of replacing the humans, right? What makes you different than the AI? It's your human touch. It's your emotional intelligence. It's your leadership skills if you want to be an entrepreneur or in a leadership role. Being emotional intelligent is something that is extremely important in my eyes, because then you become self aware. Okay, you know your emotions, you know how you navigate your emotions. These kind of things, yes, we do it on a daily basis, but we don't really know the depth of it. So I feel training on these topics, especially with teenagers or our youth, our future leaders, it's important for them. So I would like TIA to reach every home and make sure every youth, every future leader gets these kind of training and become a better leader in future.
Very true, very nicely said. And I wish that it does happen. In fact, I'll be very happy if these kind of grooming things or the things that you are teaching in your academy are being taught in the, they get inculcated in the syllabus, school syllabus as well. It will be really nice if the kids, they get, skilled and groomed in that age itself, with their syllabus and their curriculum. It won't be a hassle for them to go and face the world outside.
Because no matter how qualified you are, eventually you're facing the interview on one on one.
One on one, yeah. And that is scary.
It's not. It's not. But yes,
No,
if you're
see,
well trained, then it's not.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you're trained, it's not. Otherwise, yeah, when you say you're going for an exam, you're going for an interview or something that you're going to face for the first time, knees will shiver. You'll have stomach butterflies in your stomach, your head spins and all that. Yeah, all that happens. Huh?
See, if you go for, people prepare for IAS exam. There's so many exams that you go through. You clear your mains, and then finally where you reach the interview. And see the amount of rejection that happens there.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are they looking for? They're looking for your attitude, your knowledge. They have already checked. But how you're groomed.
Here,
Your
I'll
quick
tell you,
thinking.
I'll tell you, it's a very basic thing, and this chat GPT thing. People will write their bios and all that, and they'll frame the letters so beautifully, and they'll send it. But when one on one they have to speak, they don't even come near to that, anywhere near to what they have written and show to the other person. So yes, definitely, you are using Chat GPT. Use your knowledge also to learn it properly and get groomed. That is true. Okay, do you miss skies anytime now when you're always in your room grooming people? attending the meetings and today in the podcast. Do you miss the plane, the skies, the routine that you had that time, the uniform?
So I think everything has its time. When I was flying as a crew member, I was enjoying that phase. I loved it.
Okay.
When I became an entrepreneur, my initial phase, I loved it. I'm loving this phase also. So those were the beautiful moment, and these are also very beautiful moment to me. So I love both actually. It's not that I miss this. No, I live in present, and I think I'm enjoying this as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But tell me one thing that you really loved, which was taught to you during that time. Something really that's really close to your heart till now that you don't forget, don't want to forget. Actually,
Okay, I remember my second flight, and I was very tired. I was a pampered child at home, by the way. So, doing everything by my home was becoming a bit of challenge. I shifted my city from Delhi to Bombay. I was living on my own. So, yeah, so it was difficult. So, I went for the flight, and there was a senior crew member. She said, "What happened, Priyanka?" I said, "Nothing, I'm just tired." And you know what was going on in my mind? I just want to quit maybe very soon. And she said, "Do you want to quit?" She literally read my mind. I said, "Yes, maybe."
yes. No, you don't.
She said, "Wait until your salary comes." I said, "No, money is not the question." And she's like, "No, wait." You know what I learned from her? Motivation.
Okay.
There is something that motivates you. Money was not the question, but the thing is that your independence, that became my motivation. That I am able to, feel that independence in terms of
The
finance.
financial
Yes,
independence, you mean?
yes. So
How important is that?
it is very important for everyone.
Okay.
For everyone. I don't say for a women or for men. It is very important for every gender, and we all should be financially independent. Because see, you never know what your future holds, right?
Yeah.
If there is something happens, God forbid, at least the other person is there to support, isn't it?
Yeah, that's there, but yeah. So, what keeps you motivated when you're talking about motivation? So, what keeps you motivated in all your tough times that you have faced?
What keeps me motivated? Um, I think I'm a very self motivated person in that way. Every day, as I said, I'm doing what I love doing. I never started TIA thinking that I want to start a business. I started TIA because I wanted to train. So that's my everyday motivation, that I'm doing what I love doing.
Oh, that's nice. And one advice that you want to give for the ladies, especially ladies, those who want to put themselves into your shoes and see themselves as a businesswoman one day.
Don't be fearful of the risks. Risk is everywhere.
Okay.
Take the step. Do your
Leap of
homework.
faith.
Do your homework before you do that. Learn how business is run. Do read some case studies. And so be well prepared. It's not that I'm saying take risks so tomorrow you just go and start your business. It's like do your homework.
One step at a time.
Yes, take one step at a time. Make sure that you're not going to be depending on anyone. You are self sufficient, even if, sometimes the challenges will come. Don't be scared, absorb it, and then face it. And it's not going to be smooth. Every thing which you start, it can be any business. It takes a lot of energy. It takes your time. It takes courage. So yeah. So that
But it's possible.
but it is possible. Yes.
It is possible, and you can achieve what you want to achieve. The only thing is your willpower and your determination towards your goal. Otherwise, there's always another door which is waiting for you to open. Friends, I have been her student for my pageant journey. She was there as my mentor. She has groomed me so well. So, Priyanka, how was I as your student?
If I have to give you one word,
Yeah.
I would say fantastic.
Oh, Papu pass ho gayi.
You know, your journey is so inspiring. I remember when I met you, I think 2 years back.
Yeah.
And then when I met
It was
you
a Zoom call, in
during,
fact.
yes, and when I met you during this journey of your Mrs. India, I, I mean, this major change. You have put so much of hard work. Your weight loss journey is so inspiring, and such a short span of time with being healthy. There was no shortcut.
No shortcut, please. I'm again and again telling everyone I didn't use any shortcut. People had been asking me, Priyanka, seriously, till date I keep on, I keep on getting messages and calls. What did you do, Preeti? I said, I just got focused, surrendered in front of my mentors, groomers, my doctors, physicians, my trainer, everyone, and strict diet, a disciplined life, and that's it. Exercise and everything was there. But people don't believe it. I don't know why.
And you lost 40 kilos?
Now I have reached 45.
Oh, lovely. So this journey is still on.
Still on.
Great. So that's what I say, like, your dedication and your focus towards what you want in life, it's commendable.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Because to get a mentor like you also was a blessing for me, because I was somewhere, when I approached you, I still remember somewhere I was lost. I wanted a direction. I wanted someone to tell me exactly what to do, what not to do. And right time I approached you, and I think that worked for me in a very, very good way, because there was that hitch that I wanted to climb and then just go over on the other side of the wall, and you helped me in that, and I'm so thankful to you, and I'm happy that I can proudly say I was a student of TIAH Academy.
What I also want to mention that when we were talking, I think that was a class, and I asked you one question. I looked into you and I asked you, Preeti, okay, you're getting the crown, I know, but what do you want to do after that?
Yeah.
And you did not give me any answer, but you came back to me and she said, Priyanka, I want to meet you. I said, okay. And I said, during the class? She said, no, I want to meet you as soon as possible. I said, okay, fine, let's just meet. And she came to the academy and she said, I want to tell you what next. So I said, what do you mean, what next? No, what next after my pageant?
Yeah.
And she came up with this beautiful podcast idea. And I'm so proud of you for this as well.
That is one of the reasons, because she was the first person to know about this idea, and she was the first person who helped me to have a launch party of my podcast. And I had already determined, I knew that you will be my first guest, because it has to. I owe you that.
Oh.
No, you really, because see, sometimes that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you know what you want, but you don't know the way how to proceed. The day, as you said, you asked me what you want to do after the pageant, I was blank. I had literally no idea what I'm going to do after this. Then I came back, I thought, I discussed with Praveen, my husband, and like whom you saw in the last episode. So,
A handsome man.
yeah. So, yeah, I discussed. I said no, and then suddenly I said no. If people are already getting curious to know about my journey, they are looking towards me. They want to know what I'm doing. That means there is something that needs to be. And every person is unique. Every person has his own story to say, and every story will teach you something. And today, I wanted to start this podcast journey with you, because the idea we shared, it is going to get materialized now, and not without you, definitely. So thank you so much, Priyanka, for that as well.
Pleasure is all mine.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so in the end, before concluding, just I want to ask you, Priyanka, if you had to describe your journey in one word, what would that be and why?
Okay, so my journey, I would say it's been like a diamond. Uh, diamond it takes billions of years to make one tiny diamond, and in certain circumstances, my journey has been something very similar to that. I've been very patient. Circumstances were sometimes in favor, not in favor, just kept going on, and then came out as a beautiful result. So I think that's what my journey is like, a diamond.
Tia at Diamond Academy. You can name it like that now.
Yeah.
Tia a Diamond Academy. Yeah, that sounds really nice.
No. Thank you so much. I mean, I think I'm going to have a lot of students now.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching our episode. This is Priyanka and me, Preeti, signing off for as of now. We'll meet you with another person, another personality who will have her or his own story to share with all of you. Till then, take care. See ya. Bye bye.